Take a look at where we've
Let's return.
Picture in your mind.
Leader of the House, Gerald
All
Ford.
the best we share is getting better all the time. Come on to a friendly place. That's all we look good together. Just a smile you can't replace. Keep it 50 in you. Come to the place where you belong. These are the days to remember. Feel the pride that's coming on. WKBD. Welcome to your place to shine. Light up the stars forever. Picture all the best of times. Welcome to your place. WKBD.
A split-second rescue uncovers enemies in a drug war on an all-new episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Saturday night at 6 on WKBD TV 50.
An off-duty police officer is dead, shot in the chest. Could he have been saved if EMS had taken him to the closest hospital?
Lee Iacocca's 1987 compensation, a major topic of discussion in today's contract talks.
The U of M finally picks a new athletic boss, and his name will certainly ring a bell.
These reports and more right now on the 10 o'clock news.
A Detroit police officer is dead tonight, fallen by a bullet to the chest. The tragedy creating a storm of controversy with the man's family, Detroit's EMS, and two hospitals caught in the middle. Good evening, everyone.
Many questions remain unanswered tonight in this case, but the answer to the most important one remains a mystery at this hour. 31-year-old Paul Dunbar Jr. killed early this morning on the city's west side. He was off duty at the time. Police are being very close-lipped about this case, releasing very few details. But the tragic fact remains that the EMS ambulance transporting the critically wounded Dunbar to the hospital failed to take him to the nearest hospital. Authorities are reviewing taped communications between that EMS unit and the two hospitals to find out why. That raises the question, could Dunbar have been saved if EMS had taken him to the closest emergency room, thus saving precious minutes? Tonight, 10 o'clock news reporter Margot Williams with more details.
It was in this West Side neighborhood where an off-duty Detroit police officer was shot. Police say it's not known why the two-year police veteran Paul Dunbar Jr. was in front of a house in the 3400 block of Atkinson near Dexter around 3 a.m. this morning. The officer was taken to Detroit Receiving Hospital where he died of a gunshot wound to the chest. But the confusion and controversy began earlier when an EMS unit radioed Henry Ford Hospital, which was closer to the location where the officer was shot.
They were asked to hold on. The physician in charge then came back. The particular call was disconnected for some reason. Upon that happening, the physician in charge of the emergency department began to assemble trauma surgeons and medical staff to adequately treat the patient. We received another phone call from EMS. We acknowledged that request. Yes, bring him in. We have a team standing by to treat this patient. EMS made the decision at that point to reroute the patient to Detroit Receiving.
We never got a confirmation that we could go in. We thought it was closed at the time.
Ford Hospital officials later admitted they did not receive confirmation that EMS had received their message. Meanwhile, Detroit Mayor Coleman Young says his office is reviewing the tapes and won't comment until the investigation is complete.
This is a serious matter, a very serious matter, and not one to go off on half-cocked.
Beginning May 17th, a new policy will be instituted that requires all hospitals to accept patients with life-threatening emergencies, even if they are being rerouted. Margot Williams, 10 o'clock news.